FIU will kick it off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Miami's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. The short hands, it's Lemon. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver, continuing to come back to his QB.
And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the single back. It's a seam wide open at the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and bring it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the FIU Panthers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. On the run, it's McCoby. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. FIU pushing tempo. Looking to throw, it's Washington. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on third down? I mean, you got third and long, and you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense, and now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt off.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Give to the running back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Turning it on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Gets away from one, finds room. Lots of running room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First play of the period, first down here. On the ground, it's McCoby. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. FIU pushing tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Setting up the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, it's Washington. Looking to buy time. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Really good job by this defense. Third down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big third down stop.
He'll field the punt and take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run run it behind the big guys on the left. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. Bringing it back. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has him setting up shop from there.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the driver.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Washington. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Using his legs, it's Berry. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's 4th down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They get to the line quickly. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
You got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The give to the back. There he goes. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Pass to 45. Turning on the Jets. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Canes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Motion from the back. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Bringing the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And, man, that stings because this offense needed every single possession they had left. Now down by 2 possessions, and you're kicking the football off. That was a play that kind of just ended this one. This offense had to put points up, and instead they give up the big safety.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Running to Green.
Returner is tackled down at the 34. And your Miami Hurricanes will take over.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The offense changing the play. They'll run play action. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Across the 45. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Hurricanes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking to the big tight end. Fires it incomplete.
Well, missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man to the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's so hard for these DBs to try to match up with this guy one-on-one in the back end. He's just too big, and he's just able to run the corner out-muscle everybody for the football, and haul in the catch.
The Canes are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. This time it's complete. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. Just keep slinging it. Touchdown, Canes! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Florida International offense is back on the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To throw, it's Washington. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. FIU pushing tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll give it to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. The Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the back. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.